Sorry.
That's okay.
I'm gonna get myself together.
There you go. You can follow things right here. You can play phone. Yeah, I need a good one. Please. 5 minutes. 1 minute.
Okay. Can I put my book bag in here?
Yeah, you can.
Thank you. I gotta find the guy that we was with in the group.
This is the memorial site, and what we're taking a look at the building. This is Hector Peterson Memorial Site, and that's Hector Peterson Music. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome officially. This picture dates back early to 1953, when the Bantu education was officially introduced to black South African students, meaning that the education was paid less while the white education was paid high. It was inequality. 1974, that's when the government officially told the black South African students that they were all officially going to be learning in Afrikaans, and all of these students were all in native language: Sesotho, Setswana, Sexhosa, Tshivenda. Ladies and gentlemen, it made all of these students to be very scared on failing their curriculums. Why? It's mainly because they couldn't understand anything that goes with the instruction of learning in Afrikaans. 1976, right on the 13th of June, that's when these students decided to do what? Together, draft a memorandum with their top grievances right inside. Top grievance was that we wouldn't allow to learn in Afrikaans. Why? It's mainly because of we are all going to be failing our curriculums. 1976, right on the 16th of June, students decided to go and gather, do a peaceful march, and all of these students were supposed to go write an exam. So it was actually their exam day. It was a Wednesday, cold, windy morning. These students, they never decided to go and write an exam. They decided to do a peaceful march. They gathered all from Naledi High School, coming with Prudence, Maurice Isaacson High School, and then up until Vilakazi School, up until Vilakazi Street, singing and marching songs like Amandla Awethu, Amandla Awethu. What does Amandla Awethu mean? It simply means that the power is ours. The power is ours. Awethu. Senzeni na. Seem to be black right here in South Africa. So the time all of these students were singing such songs, one student decided to go and tip the police to tell them that there is a peaceful march that is going on. But I'm not sure if this peaceful march is going to turn into a violent march. That's why the police, they decided to do what? Take out the vans, come with the dogs, come with the tear gas, take out the guns, go and barricade. Corner Emma, corner Vilakazi. The students, the time they approached Vilakazi Street and approaching the corner Vilakazi and corner Emma Street, the police, they decided to stop the students, telling them that they should return back to school within 5 minutes. Why? It's mainly because of it's their exam day. So the students couldn't understand anything. Why? It's mainly because of everything was said in Afrikaans. These police, they told the students that we have some more instruction, while another police officer was busy drawing a line of fire right there in the street, telling the students that if you cross this line of fire, we are licensed to shoot and kill. The student couldn't understand a thing. No. Why? It's mainly because of everything was still safe in Afrikaans. The student kept on singing songs like Amandla Awethu, Amandla Awethu, cross that line of fire. Right after crossing the line of fire, that's when the police, they decided to throw the tear gas right in the crowd of the students. After then, the tear gas came back to the police within seconds. Why? It was mainly because of a lot of wind. It made them to be very frustrated. They ended up letting loose the dog. The dog disappeared right in front of the student. And the students were very, very scared of being bitten by a dog. He decided to take a stone this dog to death, stone this dog to death, stone this dog to death, then pick it up, throw it back to the police. The police, they got very mad and then decided to use the live ammunition. If you can get to check right there on the picture, there is a gentleman that is being carried. He's known by Hector Peterson, a 12-year-old boy who was still in primary school, and we all know that the primary school kids, they go out early before the high school kids. The lady that you see right there on the picture pointing on 5, she is known by Mama Antoinette Seaton, a biological sister to Hector Peterson. She was still schooling in a high school. So Hector Peterson would every day go out of the primary, stand on the corner up until the lady, she's done with everything that she's doing inside the school. Unfortunately, Hector Peterson went out of the school and stood on the right corner. But unfortunately, at the wrong time, he was caught up being shot out right here on the chest and was bleeding with the mouth. Gentleman that you are seeing over there, carrying Hector Peterson, is known by Isa Makubo. Isa Makubo was never an orchestrator, was never a team leader, nor participated on this riot. This gentleman was just a gentleman sitting out his house. When he had the gunshots, he decided to step out, see what's happening for himself. By the time when he saw a 12-year-old boy lying down on the floor, he decided to do what a brother should actually be doing. He decided to pick him up, run with him from Kona Moema and Kona Vilakazi Street up until Mandela Sisulu Clinic, which they declared the gentleman to be dead. I'm talking about Hector Peterson. So, Isa Makubo decided to run away out of the country within 2 days, going where? Going to Botswana. Right after 2 years, he decided to go to Nigeria. Decided to write back a letter coming back to his parents, telling them that he's still good. He even got a scholarship that is going to lead him to go to study further right there in Canada. But it was the last update about this gentleman. Even today, we still don't know where Isa Makubo is. The whole of South Africa, the whole of Botswana, the whole of Nigeria, even right there in Canada. But there was a rumor in Canada that they saw someone looking just like him. Then they decided to run a DNA. The results came back to be tested negative. So it gives us a clear, vivid picture that it is a replica of Isa Makubo. So I am not sure if the police, they killed him and then decided to do anything that they wanted to do with him. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the lady that you are seeing right there on the picture pointing out 5, she is a biological sister to Hector Peterson. She's still alive, still giving out life testimonies about each and everything that happened in the past. I'm talking about 1976 Soweto uprising. All the time she's right here in the square to tell everyone about everything that happened. So ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you about why this square is actually being here. It was never supposed to be here. It was supposed to be in Kona Moema and Kona Vilakazi. Why is it not there? It's mainly because of the space. That's why they decided to come and build it over here. This is the square and that's the museum. So let me tell you about each and everything, why it's being structured the way it's being structured. Let's start with the big rock. You see the big rock? It's known as the boulder. Why the boulder? It's mainly because of we are having 4 different types of languages, including Africans. We use all these languages to sing our national anthem. All of this wall that you are seeing right here, this is the wall of emptiness, the wall of gap. Why are we saying that? It's mainly because of we are seeing small gaps, we are seeing different gaps, a big gap. It's mainly because of it gives us a clear, vivid picture that there is still more missing information that we were supposed to know about the 1976 Soweto uprising. Even today, we still don't know more about that information. So again, this is the type of a book that our parents used to write on and then submit again to the teachers. We call this type a slate. This is the slate. So ladies and gentlemen, if you can check right there next to the picture, there is water. Usually this water runs down and then it will get here, get under the bridge. Why is it like that? It's mainly because of the water represent the blood and the tears that were shed by the 1976 students. Why is it going down the bridge? It's mainly because of we want to forgive, but you know we can't forget everything. That's why we decided for it to be going down under the bridge. So ladies and gents, this is the only form of defense that the 1976 Soweto uprising students, they decided to use against the police. Stoning the dog to death. The dog to death. And again, we are having the olive trees. If you can get to check the branches, that represents my name, peace. Why the peace olive trees? It's mainly because we don't want everything that happened in 1976 to come and transpire again right here in South Africa, especially Soweto side. So all of these trees on the other side, they represent the students. These ones on this other side, they represent the police. Remember when I told you about the line of fire? This is the line of fire. From the entrance of the museum, and then it will come all along. Across the road, they are all kids. You see them? This line of fire connecting those police, leading you straight to a confrontation corner where Hector Peterson was actually being gunned down at. This memorial stone wall, it was left by the Nguisa Makuba's family, saying that, I know my son was never a hero, but the only thing that makes him to be a hero is that he never left a brother lying down. He decided to do what actually a brother should do that makes him to be a hero. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for giving you everything that I know about the 1976 Soweto uprising story. Any form of gratuity would be much appreciated. Danko, obrigado, merci beaucoup. Thank you very much. Danko, danko. To represent everything from Soweto. Thank you. Yeah, you can take some pictures or anything, and then I know you have some time for the budget and some time for the coffee shop. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. We outside right now. They letting us do a little tour. And we supposed to go out there and pick up some souvenirs and stuff, but it's the same stuff I be seeing in Ghana. Ain't nothing different. So I really don't want to get anything. You want to get something from over there? You want to get something? It's the same fish you see at home. Oh, they locked the bus. I need to know where the bathroom at. I think the bathroom is museum. Let's see. Hey, is the bathroom in there? The restroom.
Okay. You wanna go inside or that side? Where you can rent this time refreshments quickly.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, let's go outside.
Okay.
Your father? Yes. You can come with me, okay? Thank you. You're on this side, the cars do not wait for you.
Oh, they don't?
They don't wait.
They'll hit you?
Yeah, they will hit you.
Oh, wow.
Come with me. Others? Yes, 27 years, anything? You can also buy anything that you want right here.
Oh, excuse me.
Sure. Is it everything that you see here?
Oh, this is a nice coat. That coat. They got purses, hats. Oh, I need a headboard when I come back. And then cocktails. So it's, where's the bathroom at?